just try and figure it out.
Yeah.
We're talking shop, folks.
Talking shop, you little.
We're talking about our
fuckaroonies.
processes.
We're talking shop on the Shop Talk podcast.
Shop talk.
Just a couple of fucking comedians, a couple of fucking seller guys.
Dude, just talking about fucking bits.
Yeah.
I got 2 cigars in either hand.
It does. You know what? Nick's smoking a pipe. It smells awesome in here.
It does smell nice.
It smells really good.
Kind of a chicory.
You know what?
smell.
I miss cigars. Actually, I smoked one over the weekend for my brother's bachelor party. It was fun as shit, dude. But cigars are nice. Although that fucking pipe is making me think I should go pipe.
Dude, pipe tobacco is great.
I like this one little. I don't remember what the fucking cigar was called. I should have been paying attention. It was this little fucking nub. It was chocolatey. It kind of tasted.
Oh, a Swisher Sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a
that's what
fucking
was.
Twix bar. There was 2 of them.
I think it was
One
Snickers
for me,
caramel.
One for me, none for you.
It was this little nub because I could never smoke the whole things because
You know
I
what
was a little bitch.
My favorite commercial when I was a kid was like the little boy. There's a man. It's like the 50s or the 30s. It's like busy, bustling streets or something. It's a businessman walking down the streets and he like looks at his like timepiece or something, and his Twix bar falls out of his pocket, and this little boy like grabs it and he's like running through the crowds. He's like, "Sir, sir, sir, you dropped this!" And the guy like goes, "Oh, thank you. You know, you deserve a reward." And then he just like walks away, doesn't give the kid, and he keeps the Twix.
Wow, really?
Oh, it's a
And
joke.
It's 2 for you, 1 for
None
me.
2 for me, none for you.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it is. The anti-sharing candy.
Right.
Which,
Good.
yeah.
Now they have left
that's
Twix,
back-
right Twix. I
that's-
don't get that at all.
That's back
Why?
when the United States had a clear objective in mind, defeating communism.
That's right.
Yeah, and making kids sad.
Granted, this commercial was from 1996.
Right. It was
But
stylized
the
to look
style
like that.
of the 30s.
Well, if the 30s.
In the style of the 30s.
Communism wasn't really our foe yet.
Yes, it was.
In the 30s?
From the fucking get-go, dude. Like
Nah, dude, we needed those fucking Ruskies to fuck up Hitler for us.
World War II, for the people, the guys in charge, the psychos.
Right.
They when World War II rolled around, they clinged as hard as they could to their alliances with the Nazis.
Oh, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was like parades here that were like,
Yeah. Well,
they're
like
good guys.
Lindbergh, yeah.
Yeah.
Germany was. I mean,
Yeah.
the Nazi Germany, Western industry was like in bed with them.
Right.
So they're
Right.
we don't really give a fuck.
Hewlett
what
Packard.
Yeah. Oh, literally.
IBM, famously.
Gateway.
The cow. That cow.
Dude, you're
Dude,
getting
you're
it.
gonna
Dude, you gotta get that. You
That
would
was-
call collect to tell people where Jews were.
Yeah.
You would what?
Yeah, David Arquette.
That was 1010. What was it?
Yeah,
1-800
James Earl
CALAT.
Jones. James Earl Jones
Yeah.
did the commercials for Auschwitz back in the day.
Did he?
Yeah, people forget that.
Yeah, I forgot. I honestly forgot it.
camp we're sending them all to. How does he sound?
That's
We
kinda
have a
good.
camp. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Didn't they make for a second? Didn't the Nazis make like a little propaganda that showed like Jews like playing like it was summer camp? Like they showed them playing soccer.
Did they?
And, like at a cafeteria.
No, I think we talked about that while you were gone.
What?
Well, I was gone.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
A Jew paradise called labeling that.
Oh, Jew.
That's what I would do if I was in charge of the Holocaust. Is I would have made a place called Jew Paradise,
Great name.
and then you just hire a bunch of drunks to drive the trains there.
Yeah.
Right.
So they all die on the way to the
So
camps.
people are
but
mad at the train
So after the
drivers.
war, like they're like you had systematically like killed all the Jewish people in Europe. They're like, no, I was sending them. We built the camp.
We built it was awesome.
Roller coasters.
It
there
was
was
so
fucking-
cool, but no one got there.
Yeah, no one got there.
Smart.
Yeah.
And,
The notoriously
drivers?
easy to crash trains.
the drivers
Yeah.
are homosexuals and gypsies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who themselves
yeah.
got a little bit.
Wow.
It's all black bald women that we hire
Right.
to drive the train.
Oh, Ayanna Presley.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Crown Act. That's her
Yeah.
big bill.
Who's that? Is she the one?
Did
with-
you feel
she's the bald
offended
one?
on behalf of Jada Pinkett's baldness?
I don't. Why would I feel offended?
As a bald gentleman.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
I'm
talking to you.
confused.
Oh, you don't identify as with the black female
I don't
bald
know.
community.
Did you? Did Nick?
No, I didn't. Well, as a husband or as someone that's dated plenty of
Bald bitches?
yeah, bald.
have?
No.
You've dated a lot of bitches, bald bitches?
No, just
I don't see what you're getting at,
women.
Adam.
I don't know. I was just thinking.
Women that have ruined your life?
No, I was just thinking.
That's what you women that drove you crazy and ruined your life?
Women.
Dumb bitches.
You got
dumb succubus whores.
I really do feel bad for Will Smith. Cause
I know.
that look in his face is like, he's like, I don't want to be
He's a
here.
broken man.
I don't want to.
That's gotta suck.
He's
man.
a truly.
First of all, because the thing is, you gotta think, the first thought process is, well, Jada Pinkett must have some of the craziest pussy of all time.
Yeah.
But then you remember Will Smith, closeted homosexual.
That's what
There's
they
no
say.
way he's
That's
actually.
what they say.
So it's like he doesn't even get the one good part of a bitch that crazy,
Yeah.
which is the
Is
pussy that
makeup
yanks.
sex.
Yeah.
Doesn't he say in his autobiography that sex with women is repulsive?
Well, no, he said he was fucking so much that
It's nauseating.
he started like gagging every time he would bust with a new bitch. Which again, it's like, all right, man, just say you're gay. Just,
No, I feel like
I've been like,
No, I understand because it's like you can never fucking know.
well,
It
yeah,
doesn't matter.
Of course, you understand.
If you,
as a homosexual.
no, but even if you were a homosexual, it's like you can only fuck. You can never fuck enough people.
Sure,
Yeah.
but not so many that you start throwing up.
Well, you don't understand because you don't have that limit, that like compulsive
That's true.
limit that a lot of people.
I am.
You're like, yeah, of course you can eat 800
Right,
800
true.
peanut
I am a
M&Ms.
glutton.
At
That's
a certain
true.
point, you get sick.
That's true.
That's true.
You do get sick.
Yeah.
This mic feels buzzy.
Oh,
No.
you sound okay.
Do I?
I think the whole.
I think
It's
the
all
show is
fucked up.
buzzy.
Who
Yeah,
gives
who
a shit?
fucking cares?
Who fucking cares?
But yeah, no,
feel
Will
like-
has been driven. But it is funny too because it's like he's been driven insane. It's like if that shit wasn't staged or whatever, then he was about to win an Oscar.
It was his night. He knew he was going to win.
He was about.
He was
to
in
win
the
an
front. They
Oscar.
put him in the front row because he was going to win.
Do you think now? Honestly, like no one going into this Oscar, everyone was like, "This shit sucks. It's fucking stupid."
Yeah.
The slap really gave them some juice that they didn't have.
There was a breath.
And because
life.
of that, I kind of am on like a little bit of the Bush did 9/11.
Oh my!
Like they did the slap.
Well, the best thing was so he gave an award
Because the
after
Oscars
that
are fucking
for-
gay.
he gave an award for best documentary. No one was paying attention because everyone was like, "What the fuck was that?" Everyone's looking at Twitter. And then right after that, they did In Memoriam, and no one gave a fuck about the dead people
wow.
because everyone was like, "I think it was real. I think it was real. I think in Australia
Right.
they didn't edit it. I think in Japan they
yeah,
didn't edit
I saw
it."
the Japanese
Everyone's
one.
like pulling up videos, like
we were coming back.
Scream! I was watching with my girlfriend and her family. It was like,
oh wow,
yeah, it was just like people are like losing their minds, completely like the dead people. No one cared, and then
who died this year? Who were the big deaths?
there were.
Should we do it for
Bob
them?
Saget, yeah.
Bob
Bob
Saget.
Saget, Sidney Poitier.
Sidney Poitier.
Jada Pinkett Smith's hair.
Also, she looks sexy, even bald. So who cares?
Yeah, she looks fine.
I don't know about that.
What, you wouldn't fuck her bald?
No, I mean, I don't think it makes her look better.
I already fucked her.
Oh,
bald.
first of all,
he didn't say it makes her look better. He said she still looks hot.
and let's also get one thing here.
yeah.
Women get to have wigs, especially black women. It's totally culturally acceptable to be
totally
rocking a
fine.
wig.
I mean, they have to be a judge.
No.
have
You're
to go
thinking
to
of
law
British
school.
black women.
You have to go to law school.
American black women get as
have to
many
become a
weaves as they want.
barrister.
Yeah, you don't have to be a
Work your way up to
barrister.
judge.
I think they have to be judges to get.
I don't think so, dude. I think that's only in England. That's why black girls' hair is fucked up in England.
Uh-huh.
Except what the fuck is that one singer's name? She's so hot.
Macy Gray.
Who? Georgia Smith. Yeah.
Georgia Smith. How do you
She's
say it?
fire.
She's unbelievable.
She's so hot.
I would honestly kill you both to you fuck her one
I would
time.
let you kill me so you can fuck her one time.
like
She's
just gun
so
to the head,
hot.
no hesitation. She's
so
unbelievable.
hot. Thank you, Drake, for letting me know who she is.
Yeah.
No, but it seems like here's the thing. I was in a hotel.
That would suck to fuck Georgia. How do you say it? Georgia? Or,
I thought it was Georgia.
yeah, because I saw the J, so I was thinking
J-O-R-J.
Jorge.
Yeah, but she's from England.
She is from England, but
Yeah.
who knows?
What? They don't have any Souths in England.
She's so hot. Dude.
She's hot. Anyway, but like,
There's a lady that looks like her too.
I was in a hotel. I was watching Fresh Prince recently. Because MTV now, I haven't watched cable in forever. MTV just shows The Fresh Prince 24 hours.
Really?
That's what MTV
I had no
is
idea.
Now. It's like Ridiculousness and Fresh Prince for another 6 hours.
Ridiculousness. I've
still on,
which is crazy.
Still a television
it's
show.
such a bad show.
It's very bad.
The fact that that's their innings eater makes no. I mean, I guess it's
employed.
cheap,
It
but
is
it's
employed a couple of friends of ours.
Sure,
for that we
sure.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
But when you're watching it, and in comparison to last night, it's like that gentleman, a young Will, he had so much charisma.
Mm-hmm.
He had such a joie de vivre. He was genuinely funny. It was a funny show.
Yep.
It was a legitimately funny show. And he is just, I mean, here's the thing, folks. I probably understand this differently
Yeah,
than
he was
you
the
guys.
biggest celebrity in the world until he got married to some dumb yoga bitch.
That's
Fucking
so
rude.
true. Whores suck you of your life
It's
force.
true.
Yeah, don't
And
fuck around with any of these bohemian.
David
fucking-
Miscavige and that woman have just completely destroyed him.
Who's David
The
Miscavige?
Church of Scientology.
Is that the guy who's in charge of Scientology?
Yeah, I think that they are like. I think they're like a big Scientology, but.
Wow.
It's really sad when you watch that show when you see how fucking talented that guy is.
I don't know if it's sad. He juiced. He got.
Well, here's
what
the thing,
he won
folks.
out of it.
You guys probably don't understand
Yeah,
this,
he
but
just won an Academy Award.
Yeah, he literally won one yesterday.
Hollywood.
He's still one of the most famous people of all
Hollywood
time.
Still
destroys our black men, and
Sure.
and you guys are
What do
in
you
show
mean
business.
our black man?
The guys that like he fucks black guys, so he means our like
Hollywood-
the royal we.
We've done this, and Chris Rock
As
got it.
opposed to what, like China's black men?
Yes,
Yep.
it's true. It's true. Yeah, Shang-Chi got
They've
the
got
pass.
a couple. They got a couple over there.
Do
Yeah,
they?
Jeremy Lin.
So. No, he's not black.
You can play basketball.
Who's black China?
They got black people everywhere, dude. Africa sends people to China. Isn't China getting dipping their little toes into Africa?
China's going wild in Africa.
Yeah,
have
dude.
you seen
They
those
own
videos?
the whole country, or
They
the
have
whole
all these
continent.
like they basically just have slavery down there.
Jesus Christ!
There's all these videos of these Chinese managers just like whipping and beating
Oh my God!
like African guys.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you know, work harder.
Yep.
And I'm allowed to do the voice in that
Because
instance.
they're being racist.
Because they're
to
being
blacks.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm acting. I'm being one of the most.
Oh, you're acting.
I'm acting.
I thought it was in service. You were being racist in service of a greater racism, anti-blackness.
No, I decided I'm neither racist nor anti-racist anymore.
Wow.
I simply choose.
You're perfectly in the center.
I choose to be waiting to go to sleep.
Constantly ready for a nap.
Constantly ready for a nap. I feel like that's my mode now.
That's a nice mode. Because no one can be mad at you because you're sleepy.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm sorry if I said something weird. I was half in the bag.
I don't understand how people are still like this thing, and this is just fucking comedians. The slap thing happens in every
Dude, how awesome was it?
every one of these faggots. Just like now,
We are in danger.
come on.
You're fucking
gay.
losers. You're not important.
You're not Chris
You're
Rock.
not Chris Rock
You're
at
not
the
Chris
Oscars.
Rock.
Well, even if you were important, it's like yes. Theoretically, you were always at risk of getting slapped in the face. This is the first time this has ever happened to y'all. This is not
Not at a PG
this
open
will
mic.
This will never happen again. Not thinking like, oh well, now comedians are at risk. No, not even other people that night at the Oscars were. At risk.
Right.
It will never happen again.
No.
And it's also even if like you might be at risk, it's not for this.
Yeah, right.
It's like people tried to like hook it into like what's going on in our. It's like shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
We do bullshit. It's a bullshit job. And sure, theoretically, like, didn't Jay get in a fight one time? It's possible.
Here's what you're at risk of is being diagnosed with stage 4 preventable cancer because you don't have health insurance and you don't fucking care or think about it. That's what you're at highly
you
at
blew
risk.
20 years of your
Yes,
life.
Right,
dude.
because you're 32 years old and you're sleeping on the floor of the creek.
Yeah,
or wherever those guys sleep now.
Right.
Yeah, on the street.
Yeah, you're gonna die of a lung disorder because you found a room that was $300 because it's covered in black mold.
Yes.
That is so much
have a
more
bl-
what you're at risk for.
You sleep in a fucking bunk bed with Chinese men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're at risk for fucking having a child because you didn't have $400 for the abortion for the bar back that you came inside of.
And then you say, well, I guess we're in love.
That's what you motherfuckers are at risk for, man.
Oh, the civilians.
Oh,
the civilians.
my God.
Maybe get like 2 or 3 years of posting pictures of the kid on Instagram to let that
for content.
To let that fuel your fire a little bit.
Right.
But then one day you wake up, you know, maybe your wife catches you sliding into somebody's DMs.
Right.
And Instagram goes bye-bye and you're looking at that kid and you say, how the fuck did I get here? This is not my fat ass wife. This is not my large automobile. Hey, get away from my car. Hey, buddy, get the fuck away from my car.
Get out of here.
And you might be asking yourself, why has Hollywood just chosen to destroy one black man, Will Smith, and not another black man, Chris Rock? It's because he did the bit about the beeps and black people,
right?
And that's how he ingratiated himself
to the Illuminati.
You want to do it again?
I don't want to
say the bit about
and
whoa,
black people.
Adam, Jesus Christ, dude!
It's a Chris Rock.
You
bit.
could have. You didn't have to say
it's a Chris Rock bit. It's a famous
Jeez
bit.
Louise.
Anytime trying to have a good time, black people show up and ruin it.
No, I think it's the other way around.
Yeah, so all these black people with their HBCU educations coming by,
come on,
trying to talk about Thurgood Marshall,
having a fucking good time. Wow,
trying to invite me to brunch. I'm trying to get fucked up.
Anytime you're trying to do
it's a great bit.
You're trying to
that is a great bit.
You're trying to do a Central Park 5 with the boys. These Carlton Banks ass motherfuckers have to come ruin it for all of us.
That is a great bit.
Wow.
Fuck, man.
Great bit.
No, it is so funny how quickly comedians had to make it about themselves because Chris Rock technically is a comedian. Technically.
He's had 10 movies.
He's so much not you, motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
He's at the Oscars presenting, or was he hosting? I don't even know.
He was presenting best
Either way, that could have just been a fucking different guy making that shit. Anyway, whatever.
It's also, too, it's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how things are going to go. But, like, even after doing this podcast.
Right.
And the fact that I have to deal with a public of maybe 100 guys total.
Right.
Very
they
annoying.
know who I am.
Very annoying guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
The second there is like a financial pathway out, you will never see me again.
100%.
You will never.
Yeah.
So I don't like Chris Rock's net worth has got to be enough that he doesn't need to host the Oscars.
He's not hosting. He was presenting.
He was literally
an award.
just presenting, I think.
Whatever he's doing.
Best documentary.
He has. You don't need to wear a tuxedo anymore. Money.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know.
So he deserves to get punched. You're saying.
Also, who gives a fuck? It was hilarious. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my fucking life.
It ruled. It literally ruled.
Yeah.
And you know what? It was cooler. The G.I. Jane 2 punchline.
My favorite part is
who cares?
My favorite part is
there's
when
not a bald woman we could have gone.
I know.
Who cares?
It's a horrible.
It's a movie
joke.
from 25 years ago.
1997 is when that came out, but it's even older. What is
Even
that?
older than
I
that.
remember beating off to it when I was like 10.
No, literally 25 years ago.
Yeah. Anyways, fucking. Yeah. Well, after he slaps him and he's walking back, he goes, "It was a G.I. Jane joke." He like defends himself by saying
it was a G.I. Jane.
Wait, who
joke.
said that? Chris
That's
Rock?
what Chris Rock said.
Oh, wow.
That was like, that he was doing his like, you're trying to cancel me. That was too hot for
It was
you.
a G.I. Jane joke.
Yeah.
He says, "Keep your wife's name out of your mouth." He goes, "I will."
Yeah. He really had nothing.
Dude, that whole generation of comics, of which Rock is one of them, like Jerry Seinfeld recently, he's like, I won't do colleges because the cancel culture is like, who is trying to cancel you?
I know.
Like they
I think listen, Chris Rock was just, if it wasn't fake, or here's the other thing, if it was fake.
It absolutely wasn't fake. That was real.
It was real.
Good for them then. They got lucky. They got lucky because that shit rocked.
That was the best thing of all time.
That's
and then
the best thing that could have happened at the
He won.
Oscars.
And then he won and he gave an unhinged speech.
If that was staged,
while he was crying.
It's like, who came up with that? Lewis?
A genius, dude. Whoever did. You're right, though. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We faked so much shit.
It's
didn't the CIA do the fucking Oklahoma City bombing or something?
100%.
Did they?
I don't know. Probably
Chris Rock's idea.
What do they get out of doing?
I don't know.
City bombing.
No, something cool.
Chris Rock has 16 million.
I don't understand it because it's like it would like Ruby Ridge and Waco are like the ATF and the FBI's fuck up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't make sense the CIA would do Oklahoma.
No,
City.
they did it for fun.
But to what end?
For a good time.
Yeah.
I don't know. They got something out of it. You got to be anyway. My point is, if we can do that, they can set this shit up. Actually, you know what? They can't because Chris Rock would have blown it. Because Chris Rock is one of the worst actors of all time.
He's not a very good actor.
You're right. Yeah. There's no way they could have done it.
Did you see that Saw movie, Book of Saw?
So bad.
I did not.
Yeah. I mean,
so bad.
It's like it's like the only actor he's ever seen is Nicolas Cage, and then he's like striving for that. But Nicolas Cage is the only person that can do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Although listen, as a child, I actually loved Chris Rock's cinema. We've been through.
I
this,
loved Head of State.
Head of State's a banger.
Down to Earth.
Down to Earth is the one we love. Me and my brothers love.
That's the best one. Tiger Woods, y'all.
Tiger Woods, y'all.
I hated all of his movies.
Oh, I saw
liked
them
him as a
all
kid.
in theater.
The only one that you could consider to be a Chris Rock movie that I think is great is fucking Beverly Hills Ninja.
Well, he was a supporting,
but Beverly Hills Ninja
character.
It's a banger.
It's a perfect film.
One of the best movies I've ever made.
It is perfect film.
100%.
Yeah. And Liu Kang is also in that movie. The guy that plays Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, he's the brother.
He's the brother.
Yeah. I mean, that you want to talk about a movie made for fat ass little me. This is like
one of the best movies of all time.
Don't touch my brother.
That movie was also the first time I heard the song Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
And it became one of my favorite songs as a youth.
Which song is that? Do a little song.
Oh,
yeah. That's called Jungle Boy?
Yeah.
In the night, taking poppers and going out to the club. Dressed up in a skin-tight monkey suit. It's about you. You're that little Apple Store boy.
I'm the little Jungle Boy.
That little monkey and the boy in the Apple Store. You know that picture?
Oh, yeah, and the coat.
Yeah, no.
The IKEA monkey?
No, not the IKEA monkey. There's a picture of a little gay kid in the Apple Store wearing a monkey costume.
No, I'm not familiar, but that does sound like Adam.
Yeah.
It could be.
I haven't seen a picture, but I'm going to guess that's exactly what Adam's like.
It could also be Star.
No, it wasn't a fat little kid. It was a gay little kid.
Well, all little kids are kind of fat if you think about it.
That's not true.
You never see a skinny-ass little kid.
Yeah, you do.
No, they're all kind of fat.
Not really.
They're cute. That's why they're cute.
Listen, I know being fat is cute. Thank you for admitting that.
Well,
but
for a baby.
some kid, or if you have a youthful exuberance about you,
gay little
even if you're a bald
gay little monkey
man.
boy at Apple Store.
No.
There's Adam.
Oh yes.
Oh, that is the Jungle
The thing is, you as a kid, there's no way you were that
He's
athletic.
He's a leotard.
Because that kid has great posture.
No, I absolutely not. I was nowhere near as graceful.
I'm the best athlete on the podcast.
Not since your shoulder injury, bro.
Sure, I'm hurting. I have to rehab, but I have the most natural ability.
Once you get your surgery?
Once I get my surgery, once I fucking lose 100 pounds.
15-year-old injury.
For my injury that was suffered on Morgan State University's field.
Wow.
Against
Friday Night Lights.
It was Friday Night Lights. It was against Mervo. I had a great game.
Oh, those boys play dirty, those Mervo boys.
And the center was a little short guy, and he got tired of me swimming over him because I had a mean swim move.
Oh, I love
and
it. You were on the edge?
I was a nose tackle.
Oh, you're in the middle.
And
you were getting dirty. Aaron Donald style.
Absolutely. I was a lot like Aaron Donald.
You were kind of like Aaron Donald. I was a lot
like Aaron Donald, physique-wise especially. And I fucked his little bitch ass up, but he caught on to me at the last second. He fucking jammed his helmet up onto my shit, fucked my shoulder up. I've never been the same. But I got to say, dude, I'm really I only played varsity football 1 year because I was like, after I did it once, I was like, all right, I just kind of wanted to see what it was like.
For your magnet school.
Yeah. We were good, motherfucker. Relax over there.
It doesn't sound like a very good team.
We were good. We got into the state playoffs.
You went to the Performing Arts Academy from Fame.
No, I went to the Baltimore Polytechnic Institute.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I'm gonna live forever.
Suck on my fucking little balls. We had we had 3 NFL players on my team.
On your team?
On my team.
Who?
Laquan Williams.
Michael Sam.
Yeah, Michael Sam, the guy from this Carl Talib or whatever the fuck.
Carl
Nazib.
Carl to win.
He's on the Raiders.
yeah. And
he plays the edge.
Yeah. Oh, he edges all right. And then a third, and then Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, his true self.
That's good for the few people that joke hit for. They really liked it.
Them boys loved it.
But we got a lot of confused.
They had their terrible
listening.
towels out. Yeah. They were loving it.
Yeah, dude, don't fucking be pissed at me because I'm a fucking natural athlete, dude.
No. Well, my career ended early because of puberty, so it's my body.
Because of how delayed your puberty was.
Yeah,
you're already 3 years behind.
I was playing freshman ball, and that was when you started hitting the weight room. My body was not there yet.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I barely had a pube to my name.
Yep,
they were expecting me to bench.
Poor kid.
I can't even bench now.
You probably could have been cross country. That shit that losers would do to pretend they did sports.
I'm trying to start actually.
Just running.
I'm trying to start running, bro.
Sucks.
Running sucks.
It would always be dorks.
Should I get an exercise bike?
Yes.
Yeah, get a Peloton, dude.
No,
stop. You should get a Peloton.
I'm not getting a fucking Peloton.
Why?
I'm getting my own shit.
Yeah.
What do you mean? But you get to watch videos of cool people leading your class.
No, I've seen those videos.
You just put a fucking iPad in the front of the booth.
I've seen those videos. I've had it with that one gay guy who thinks he's so entertaining.
But there's hot chicks also.
Well, what, I'm going to be fucking bicycling with a hard-ass dick?
No.
Idiot.
Well, that'll make you bicycle faster.
No, it won't. It'll make me start beating off.
You can if it's your house.
If you biked and you got to fuck her, if you did fast enough,
we
need to figure that technology out.
If you set a goal, it has to be over months. It couldn't be from one bike, you know? It has to be like a 6-month goal.
But I get to fuck her at the end?
You weigh in, you're at your weight.
That would be awesome.
And then you get to fuck her. I mean, that's incentive.
Do any girls want to do that? Do any insanely hot fitness girls want to say, if I hit some kind of... That would be good.
I'm ordering an exercise bike right now.
You should do it.
Why not? Get a Pelly, bro.
I'm not getting a fucking Peloton.
I'll get a Pelly too. We could do our classes
You
together.
can get a Peloton.
No, we could be friends on
I
Pelly.
don't want to do Peloton.
No, but it's the friendship aspect.
I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in somebody
I've had enough of the
bartering pussy for me losing weight.
Well,
somebody dangling pussy on a fishing line like it's a donut in a cartoon, but it's a high woman's pussy.
Have you ever smashed with like a very fit girl? Like a deadlift kind of girl?
One time, yeah, it was awesome.
Did she wrap her legs around your head, Sonya?
No joke, style? Yes. I was eating her pussy and it hurt my head.
You thought she was gonna pop
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding.
It's true. Yeah, strong.
It was
women.
Awesome.
You liked it.
I honestly loved it.
I've been straight up knocked around.
Really?
Well,
rough trade, straight sex.
Just having my head pulled in a way where it's like I can't.
Yeah.
Just compressed.
Just like one of those squat rack girls.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. I never have been knocked around. Obviously, I'm a more formidable sexual opponent than Nick is.
Yeah.
But I felt like I'm using my weight to the max, and it's a stalemate with this woman. I was like, what the fuck? I weighed like 2...
It's a war of attrition.
Dude, I weighed like 3... I was fatter, too. I was actually probably as fat as I am now. I was probably like around 3 bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome,
it's always funny, like fucking a big bitch.
I gotta hit her up.
Fucking a big bitch, especially when you're lithe. And you're like...
You feel like it might be
dude, it's like fucking a blue meanie.
A threat to your life.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I feel like I'm hallucinating.
I have to make this woman bust or I'm going to die. Or that's the only way she'll release my head.
I feel like I'm in the yellow submarine. Dude. I'm like a big bitch.
Yeah. Damn, I gotta go. She's not in town. I don't want to reveal too much. She wasn't in the city though, so I have to fucking hit her up, man.
That'd be a cool girlfriend for you to get.
I would love that.
I've
talked about this many times.
One of those only wearing fucking stretchy clothes kind of girls.
Would be so sick. You know what? Because it would remind me a little bit of my brother.
Yeah,
as an exercise.
It's true because he's got a big ass. He's got a strong, powerful ass. Your brother.
Well, it's just the kind of thing where I relate to that kind of person.
Yeah.
That's a person that's been in my life since I was a baby.
Mm-hmm. They know your potential.
You think it would be nice, but then it ends up being like, oh, this is just
a dumb bitch.
It's just somebody that belongs at the gym. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
those squat rack girls at my gym make me feel bad. Because they put up weight.
Do they though?
Well, you're at a Curves gym. It's supposed to only be for women.
Well, yeah.
It's just you and a bunch of fat Jewish moms.
It's a Curves for survivors. survivors of emotional and physical abuse.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Yeah, but anyway. Anyway, if you want to do a sexual fitness challenge
what
with
I'm
me,
ordering instead is agility poles that I'll run around.
what do you mean? Ass?
Where you like you run?
Oh, that's awesome. Like you're at the combine.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're measuring your lateral
do
quickness.
shuttle runs in your apartment. You're gonna get your 40 up.
There you go.
That's awesome, dude.
Ladders.
Oh, those look sick. Those ladders where you go pop, 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 pop,
Oh,
little
yeah,
steps.
I love that.
We do little fast steps.
I love that.
Deals. Let's see, deals. These are all just barbells.
Fuck, dude. Maybe I should fucking move to Jersey, get a fucking big obstacle course backyard, and get jacked.
Yeah, that's what I want, dude. I almost signed up for CrossFit again.
Nah, fuck
But
that.
I know I'm just gonna continue to get banned from.
I'm
CrossFit.
just doing for Yelp reviews.
You know me.
Yeah.
You know how
Having
I
You're
go.
a rude
disputes.
guy.
Yeah.
No, I look at some of them and then I'll be like, this place looks like a good deal. And then they go to the Instagram page and they're like, we're doing push-ups for trans lives, and it's like, I know it wouldn't I won't have a problem there.
You're not hurting anyone.
I wouldn't have a problem there, and I'm not going to get in an argument with people because like at the end of the day, it's like, sure, fucking yeah. Of course, trans should be
alive.
They should be alive.
They should be alive. Yeah.
I don't know what me doing push-ups.
We should all agree.
I don't know what me doing
I'm on the
push-ups-
record as saying that.
The push-ups
right.
aren't doing much. We could all agree.
But inevitably, somebody finds out who I am,
Right.
and that's when the trouble starts.
Right.
You know, when you show up one day and then people are like, "Oh, hey,"
Yeah.
and you're like, you've done some Googling.
That's why you need a
We've got
fake
a
name.
Googler, I see.
You need to go by Tony Spears, like Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
You should start going by Nick Spears.
You need a nom de guerre.
Randy Spears.
Randy Spears is awesome.
That's
You
my
just
name.
you look like a Randy, bro.
Do you know who Randy
Randy's
Spears
a good name.
No.
is? He was a porn star.
Oh.
Was he?
From back in the day. He was in Bad Wives 2, which was...
That's true. I go to my gym under the moniker Lexington Steel.
Bad Wives 2 was huge for me when I was man.
Never saw Bad Wives 2.
Raylene.
But I really like the themes behind it.
Yeah.
The implicit themes.
It's a woman. She's in jail, and
Does she fuck chicks in there?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
getting titty fucked in
that's
jail.
awesome.
They're in the showers. She shows up in the.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. No, this Bad Wives 2 was where it was at.
Never saw that one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check it. Let's throw it up on Xvideos. Wow. Some really cool stuff going on here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm just
Vivid Entertainment Group. Wow, this was an original Vivid release.
I'm gonna pull up all my favorite porns on my phone.
Would change my life forever.
Vivid, very high resolution.
Oh yeah. Wow, this is really well produced too. This is like high production value for pornography. This is fucking awesome, dude. I'm fast forwarding. There's a lot of good stuff I'm seeing. I wish it would land on someone's getting their dick sucked. Here we go. We got something going. Looks like they're all about to fuck this brunette. Ooh. Looks like they killed somebody. Okay, well, enough with the fucking stuff. Let's see some pussy fucking. Oh, there it is. Oh, yep, she slid it into her pussy.
Nice.
Yep, that's cool. Raylene, huh? I'm not really familiar with her, but she looks awesome.
Yeah. Anyways, what are we talking about? The Oscars?
Yeah, so
So
who else won?
So-
Adam, you watched it.
I watched the Oscars last night. It's Coda, a film about.
What the fuck is that?
It's about a girl whose parents are deaf.
Cool.
And then everyone,
Get the fuck out of here.
and then the deaf guy who plays the dad won Best Supporting Actor, and all the Hollywood
Just
people-
regular deaf guys? Just some deaf guy? or
all
was
the
he-
Hollywood people in the audience were going like this.
Hell yeah.
Which is like that's how you do a round of
applause.
Oh,
right, because his dumb ass couldn't imagine what was going on.
Well, maybe that means something else. Maybe that means something else.
It means you're getting pussy.
Maybe that means getting pussy.
Slapping ass.
I would have loved if somebody just went in there with a fucking mini Uzi and just like... just kill. Just got a couple of them.
You know, couple of the deaf people, or just Hollywood.
The Oscars.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Oscars still, right?
The Oscars. Yeah.
Yeah. Just ones that people that didn't even deserve it, really. You know, like
who?
Like the little weird guy that played Rorschach. Maybe
Jackie something.
Yeah, something like guys like that. You know, people that you know.
No big stars.
No, Christina Ricci maybe.
Hey, whoa.
I said
she has big tits.
I said people that don't even deserve it.
Yeah.
Okay,
you mean like Judi Dench?
Yeah.
Judi Dench got popped.
That would be pretty funny.
That's a pretty big name, though.
She's too big. Yeah, she's too big.
But no one would really be that
Jason
sad.
Sudeikis, that would be hilarious.
Yeah,
that would be
funny. He got shot in the head. It would be very.
That actually would be really funny.
And
all the fucking bitch ass
coach.
What's that show? What's that fucking show?
The soccer coach.
God, that show fucking
yeah.
It's about showing up and just
doing a good job and just smiling at people and being nice. Shut the fuck up.
It's funny.
Being nice.
People that embrace that shit
are the worst people.
Exactly. That's why you like that show, because it's an impossibility for you.
Right.
You're basically watching Superman. To you, that's like watching a guy that can fly around. The idea of having a positive outlook on life and not merely holding it together constantly because you're a boring fag that's addicted to Netflix content.
Ted Lasso.
It
could, the thing is, like, I think they changed. I think I mentioned this before, but I think they changed it in terms of the concept. Like from when it was a pilot, and originally, and it could be a very funny show. It was about like a Southern football coach that's like, "Yo, y'all are faggots over
right,
here."
Eastbound and Down.
Yeah, it could have been Eastbound and Down.
That would have been awesome.
Very funny.
But then someone was like, you ripped off Eastbound and Down.
Yeah,
who cares?
So. Who cares? But I mean, it's like
make it again.
Fish
Rip it
out
off.
Like Parks and Rec was just The Office.
Right. Fish
Run
out of
it the fuck
water.
back.
Very simple.
Run it the fuck. I would kill for a pig. Dude, I would love a ripped off Eastbound and Down right now.
Oh
when
my
you
God,
watch
it's the
it,
best
I would
show
watch
of all
that.
time.
Rip that off every year for perpetuity.
Dude, the new one sucks, man.
Which one?
The Gemstones.
Oh, I like
They
it.
should give Andy Richter.
It's not the same
show.
kind of show.
It was just everyone's Kenny Powers. That's the problem. Kenny Powers is funny because he was the one Kenny Powers, and everyone else was kind of normal.
I don't know. It's pretty funny. It's still funny. It's not obviously it's not as many
the
laughs.
Adam Devine shit is just so stupid.
I mean, dude, it's pretty.
You're talking about the later seasons?
No, the Gemstones.
Oh,
the new
Gemstones.
show. It's whatever.
But Will Ferrell was
People are gonna get
Will
mad.
Ferrell was in Eastbound and Down.
He was awesome.
Will Ferrell was great.
There were other comedic characters.
I guess so. Yeah. What was his name?
That guy Clegg, the bartender.
Ashley.
Yeah, Stevie. Are you kidding me? Stevie's a normal fucking man.
I guess I'm maybe wrong, but it's just everyone. There's no straight men in Gemstones.
John Goodman is the ultimate straight man. The whole family revolves around him.
I don't know.
Comedically, they're all doing their own thing.
Kenny Powers is a better. He's just
yes.
better.
Kenny Powers is better, of course. It's one of the best shows of all time.
What show are you talking
Righteous
about?
Gemstones is pretty good.
What's Righteous Gemstones?
It's just it's. I don't know.
Look, there's not as many laughs. I'll give you that.
It gets on my nerves.
It is in like a weird like between drama and comedy thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can get into that. It's not as many laughs.
I guess it's just not as funny.
But it's got bangers in it though.
Yeah, I haven't seen
that
the whole
dude.
thing.
The couple, the girl in the family and her husband.
She's
so funny.
She's funny, but it's just
the husband's hilarious. That guy.
There's nothing like those characters are just ridiculous. Like they're
okay. That's what those people are like, motherfucker. It's
no, but
mega
Kenny
church
Powers
people.
had like interiority. There was like
shut the fuck
no.
up.
He was
interiority. Who the fuck taught you that word?
Who? The
interiority
screenwriting book that I'm reading right now. How to write a.
Come on, man. He said interiority. You're gonna let him get away with that?
He's on his phone.
My eyes rolled back into my head, and I can't. You got it.
No, that was silence. Silence. No, you consent.
Interiority.
You consented to that. No, Nick. How to write a screenplay
interiority
in
this
100
motherfucker.
days?
Kenny Powers had interiority. Shut the fuck up.
He literally did. Like there was.
It's a good show. It's not as good as a better. It was one of the best shows of all time.
Okay, so we agree. And Kenny Powers had interiority.
Okay, fine.
We agree.
Okay.
And
great.
could you by definition of what you think that word might mean? Could you agree?
I'm not even pretending to think about it for 1 second.
Okay, never mind then. Can't parasite.
Before I put my dick into, before your asshole has my dick interiority. How about that?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Lewis and Jake are going at it on Twitter now over the Oscars thing.
Oh, great.
Yeah, what Oscars thing? The slap?
The slap.
Yeah.
Why?
Because Chris Rock is a Nazi and Will Smith is Antifa. He Antifa'd
Dude,
Chris
that's
Rock.
the other thing. People trying to take any lessons from this.
Chris
other
Rock
than,
fucked around
Well,
and then he found
Jake's
out.
now turned. Jake was like, I was attacked at the stand or whatever.
Oh
It's
my
like, no,
fucking
Lewis
God.
yelled at you and then you cried and you left. That was it. That's all that happened. It's
It's
not-
also like, yeah, whatever.
yeah. But-
Even the slap, it was one slap.
It was one slap.
Who gives a fuck? It's
Right.
funny.
It was one slap.
You've never been around anybody getting slapped?
It's funny to see someone get slapped.
Someone getting slapped is one of the funniest things of all time.
It's funnier
Let
than-
alone it's Will Smith doing it right before
To
getting an
Chris
Oscar
Rock.
to Chris Rock. And Chris Rock has to finish what he's
in
doing.
front of the world. In
Chris-
front of the world.
There's no, yeah, Chris
He's
Rock.
in the middle of a set. He's trying to do a set. And then he gets slapped in the face by a hitch.
Somebody said that I guess he went in on Jada like
5
Years
years ago.
ago.
Yeah, 6 years ago.
but I don't remember at all.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. Can you imagine the hell that guy lives in? She's like,
You know
she's
why
getting
this is-
young cock all the time.
this is why
He's
this
like,
is-
I
Who
sup-
else would she fuck?
their son's friend.
she fucked Lil Bow Wow. And,
No.
Yeah, dude.
Lil Bow Wow?
All of J Don Pink Eyed. What are the son's name? Is J Don Smith.
Yeah, all of Jaden's friends.
J Don's friends. So Lil Bow Wow,
Lil Bow Wow, Lil Romeo,
Lil Romeo,
Yeah.
my cousin Skeeter,
the
puppet.
the cast of Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, Goo from Nickelodeon.
Gak?
No, not Gak. Goo, the character from.
Gak and Goo.
Who's
From
Gak?
The Korean,
Or who's Goo?
the Korean rapping
No,
brothers.
it's not. They're not
Goo
Korean.
and Gak.
They're not Korean.
They're
they're
it's
not.
a rap duo. It's
That's
a Korean
not who
rap
they
duo.
are. That's somebody else.
Goo and Gak
No.
do raps.
You're
They're
misremembering.
Korean.
She fucked them all, and Will Smith has to sit there and watch it because he doesn't want to say that he's gay. You know,
Right.
Okay, so he's living in this prison, and then Chris Rock's gonna come at him or at his bald ass wife.
Yeah, talk your shit at him.
He's gonna come at
Fuck
him.
you, Will.
While
You hear
he's
that?
sitting
Adam
there-
said, "Fuck you and your cue ball ass wife."
No,
Will.
I'm saying Will. That was his night. He got dressed up.
Well, you heard what Howard.
It was his night.
Howard
He did
Stern-
Ali. He didn't get the trophy
Howard
for
Stern
that.
Said the only reason he did it is because Chris Rock. If it had been Jason Momoa or some sexy guy like The Rock,
Some sex.
it was a really sexy, hot guy.
Yeah.
Will Smith would have never had the sexual courage to go up there and abuse him as such.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, if it had been some slathered up hunk.
Some oiled up
Yeah, wearing like a
Pacific
high,
Islander.
a high vis like vest.
Yeah.
and then just skin.
But you could still see his nipples a
just
little bit.
painted on jeans, giant nipples,
Huge nips.
giant rubber
Poking out the side of the
shiny
vest.
Tony the Tiger nipples.
Yeah.
and it was if it was Tony the Tiger up there
Oh, forget
with a
it.
clearly visible dick print.
Yeah.
the blue
Blue
tip,
head.
blue tip poking
Yeah.
out of his
Classic.
out of his capris.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'd like to see Will Smith go up there and then Tony pick him up and carry him off into the sunset.
I'd love to see that.
I
too.
don't
That's
think
what
I don't think
Howard
he-
Stern said.
I don't think
Really?
he had the backbone to do it.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have the nerve.
Yeah.
And that's why Howard still to this day has his finger on the pulse.
Howard Sperm.
Howard Sperm.
A lot of people don't even think about that. A lot of people haven't even considered that in their minds.
That's true. If a giant sperm, if you roasted it and cut it,
Yes.
and it was delicious,
Yes.
would you have it a lot as a meal?
What do you mean, like a mic? Like if you could blow up the
This is another-
microscope?
Yeah, the micros, because you see, it's like it kind of has like a head and a tail.
I mean, that's essentially what
You're
caviar
like it's like a
is, right?
seafood kind of.
Caviar is like
Yeah.
a big.
Well, those are the eggs.
I
not
know,
the
but it's a
sperms.
gamete.
What do you mean?
It's a They're both gametes.
Are those
half of a
Do
thing.
those have nut in them?
I don't know.
Half a zygote. Is that what a gamete means?
I let my brain choose a word, and it dug in. We just popped the trunk.
So
real
you're
quick.
saying an unfertilized egg is the same as it's the other half of a sperm?
Right? Is that what a gamete is? I don't know.
That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Off of context clues.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember life science.
I remember
Anyway.
phagocytes. I remember gametes.
Mm-hmm.
I remember xylem and phloem.
Xylem and
mitochondria.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, everyone knows about mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell.
Yeah.
And apparently, this is something I don't get. mitochondrial DNA is something only you get from your mom. So it's like passed down from every woman in your line. What the fuck is that about?
I don't know.
How does that even fucking work?
I don't know. That is above my pay grade, buddy.
I'm fucking confused.
I'm just thinking about interior.
Is that the same DNA as like my great ass motherfucking grandma?
Every bitch in your family.
Every bitch in the family tree.
Inside you.
That's fucking crazy, dude. But kind of cool. But I would love to understand more of what it means. We got the cell walls. If it's
Phytochondria is the dog DNA that's in your body from when your mom fucked dogs prior to giving birth to you.
Fido, F-I-D-O.
Yeah, Phytochondria.
Are you sure you're not thinking of pH, which I think is for plants?
Plants have
a thicker cell wall. Chlorophyll and chloroform.
And they have cell walls. That's why they can't move.
Not us, though.
Not us, dude.
Our cells are porous.
That's why we're fucking moving. But I don't get, how does a Venus flytrap, how is that a plant still move, though?
They can move a little within reason. I think they're thinking on a molecular level they can move around and shit.
Yeah, I guess.
And grow and shit. The fuck are you looking at, bitch? Don't even fucking think about biting my finger, cat.
Cat's body.
Don't even fucking think about it.
I saw her sizing my ass up.
She's got a damn attitude problem.
I'm sorry to talk like that. She just caught you caught me off guard, cat.
Dude, I can't. I gotta say, guys, I felt so happy watching that fucking slap yesterday. It really, I felt nothing recently. It really made me feel something.
Right.
It really.
You had a really, really valid point online. I saw, Adam, that it was kind of scary, and
it was a lot of people felt that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You thought it was scary?
Yeah. A lot of people were afraid. A lot of people couldn't sleep last night.
Yep.
And it felt a lot like when the terrorists took the Capitol.
It was truly. You said that, and I was like, "Wow, that's what I've been feeling." So
the nice thing about
put it better than I could have.
The nice thing about that is that the conservatives are like snowflake cuck, and then the liberals are saying, "How dare you compare that to the Nazis?"
Dude, I gotta say, you have a gift for figuring it right out.
The sweet spot.
You figured it out.
Is
naturally,
the
you're one of the least likable people on earth.
It's true,
and you figured out a way to use it to your advantage by pissing off both sides of any issue.
You gotta piss off
and
both
that's
sides.
why you're a genius.
That's
Adam.
why Dole. That's why Dole is my hero.
She's
because
great.
She made woke people mad at her, and she made racists mad at her.
And then I fell off.
No, you were.
And it's because I stopped doing stand-up comedy.
No.
Right.
And now I've lost. Now my only access.
Well, Adam doesn't do stand-up comedy either.
Barely.
He does more than I do.
And he still.
I've become the lazy one.
No, you're
remember
going up every night,
back
bro.
in the day when I was considered the workhorse.
You were a comic.
I don't know that anybody was ever a workhorse.
I remember when people used to call me.
They used to say, "Whoa, Mullen."
That guy's a comics comic.
That guy is a workhorse.
That guy who just got his ringworm treated after 2 years of letting it kind of run.
Yeah,
that man can't stop himself.
That's Nick playing on an injury.
That's
a heroic.
He never had
act.
time to get
back
reconstructive surgery.
I might cancel my spots tonight.
Smart.
So I can.
So you could get ringworm.
So I can stay home and maybe read a bit. Maybe read. I need the juice. I need the gas up.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn.
Maybe we should have Chipotle.
Is when this airs,
Dude, I love Chipotle.
When this airs,
it's a great company.
It might literally be at the end of a week of like just running out of material 15 minutes in on every show. Thinking like I'll get through the first one and then I'll be good. And then it just every day I wake up I'm like, all right, I got to write a set list out this time. And then I'm like, we were here in line at Franklin Barbecue.
Oh fuck, dude.
That's gonna be your spot to revisit in Austin?
No, actually I've never been to Franklin Barbecue.
Where's
It's
that?
pretty good.
It's I have no idea where it is. It's just it's
right in the mix.
My
there.
understanding is that it's always busy, so I've never even bothered going.
Yeah, that's annoying.
My spot used to be
Out of
Ray's on Montopolis.
Ray's on Montopolis?
Yeah, they're gone.
Montopolis? That sounds like a Greek word.
Yeah,
Danny's Barbecue on fucking MLK, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one. Sam's on East 12th. Ooh, hold on now. We could just
Let's think about this.
do the next.
Where's
12
that
minutes
owl?
of me.
Where's that? Is there an owl?
There's an owl.
Yeah, there's an owl outside.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah,
It's daytime
Well,
too.
I keep them out there.
That's your own owl?
Yeah, I have pet owls. I talked about this on the show a while ago.
Well,
You talked about wanting them.
You
Well,
wanted to go to an owl sanctuary.
Well, I got a couple of hatchlings and I put them out.
You raised them as your own.
Yeah.
So they see you as their parent.
Right, I go out there.
You're
and
imprinted on them.
I'm covered in Tootsie Pops, and they come over
and they lick you.
well, they bite it 3 times.
Yeah.
They bite the Tootsie Pop
It
3
used to
times.
bother me. That
They lick
commercial.
it twice and then bite it twice.
How do you get to the center?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Owl.
Hey, Mr. Owl, can I show you my penis?
Yes, you can. Just because he's an owl doesn't mean he can't molest you. Talk to your parents. if you've been molested.
If you've been molested by someone with a beak,
Yeah.
and that's the way to warn people about, you know who.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have to say it.
Oh,
The owls.
Oh, I think we all know exactly.
If a gay guy with a high pitched voice and a sharp nose tries to give you candy.
Oh man.
Hank from Breaking Bad says, I really wish Joe Rogan was the comic who told the joke about Will's wife last night.
Oh, because Joe Rogan wouldn't have taken that.
He would have
crap.
knocked him out. Hell yeah.
'Cause he's a trained fighter.
I think.
Or is he anti-Rogan?
Oh wait, I read it as him being anti-Rogan.
Oh, he wished that Joe Rogan
Yeah,
would get
just-
You
slapped.
could read it either way, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought
That's what's nice about
We'll all
art.
be talking about Coda winning Best Picture or waiting on updates from the ICU.
Yeah, so it sounds like pro.
Yeah, that
He's
Rogan
a pro-rogue
would've-
guy.
Yeah.
Pro-rogue.
Pro-rogue, baby.
Yeah.
What's Hank up to these
I
days,
do feel
man?
that way about myself. If if I was ever living my dreams, doing stand-up comedy at the Academy Awards,
Right, which was on your vision board.
and one of these fucking actors try to take that away from me,
I would fuck them up.
I don't know what I would do.
I would fuck them up.
I would fucking kill
All
him.
the top tier pussy in that room.
Oh my god.
You let a man slap you?
Should
there?
I watch G.I. Jane? That's my takeaway from the whole.
Yep.
Should I watch G.I. Jane?
She's really hot in that movie.
She's got
She's jacked.
she's just jacked and has her big
Her
titties.
titties are out,
Yeah.
bro. Them nippolunos.
I remember there was a lot of see-through shirt action in that movie.
I don't think it was purely see-through, but I do think you could see her their nipples.
Can't wait for
Hard
G.I.
nipples.
for G.I. Jane 2.
You know what? This is going to do good numbers for G.I.
That's
Jane.
one of the worst jokes of all time.
It's barely a joke.
I can't wait for G.I. Jane. Oh, this is so funny, dude. Yeah. I didn't even know that this is. So she's supposed to be this like hardcore army bitch, but she's like
She's got
fucking
huge
doing
tits.
like gay car wash outfits.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well, I don't remember. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it since I was 11, but I definitely did be.
I don't think I've ever seen this movie. I definitely saw strip tease though.
I remember it was just like the fucking go-to for bald woman jokes. But yeah, like 30 years ago.
Yeah,
That and any woman with fucking braids.
it's a
you
G.I. Jane
Call her
joke.
Bo Derek.
I'm just gonna go ahead and search G.I. Jane tits. Yeah, when she's doing
She's in the
pull-ups,
shower. Oh yeah, I remember those
and her
push-ups.
tits are awesome.
She does those one-handed push-ups, and you
Mhm.
see her titties.
I remember. So not only did I beat off
Hold
this
on.
in the past.
I found something different that's way more up my alley.
Oh, now we're talking a big blonde bitch with huge tits and
Yeah.
a fucking eye patch and a gun.
Yeah. A chubby blonde bitch, eye patch, weapons.
Oh yeah.
That's
I
actually
saw
kind- that's actually kind of
her
depressing.
recently in real life.
Who? Demi Moore?
Yeah,
Where?
I saw her at there was a restaurant.
You're a fucking liar.
Yeah, she was there with a famous chef who I think she's dating.
Well, really? That's cool.
Yeah, but
Damn, she's so.
I fucked her first.
I'm looking at her. I'm looking at her in striptease.
Chef Fucker. Is that his name?
No,
Oh,
God damn, she's sexy,
You've seen her.
and she's still hot too.
she is still hot. She's a lot shorter than I thought she would be, but I guess all actors are
every-
small.
Yeah, that's true.
But she looked good.
I like a tiny type bitch.
Yeah, she looked good.
Yeah, of course she did, dude. She's sexy as hell.
Oh, a lot of a lot of ladies that used to look sexy don't look sexy anymore.
I guess that's fair.
You know,
Is Woody Harrelson? Why does he come up when you search her name? Because of Indecent Proposal.
I guess.
Woody Harrelson. What a name to have. Can you imagine that?
Speaking of CIA from
Jeez.
40 minutes ago,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he think his dad was like a fucking asset or some shit?
I think my
He was
dad.
just a bad dad.
My dad was.
No, his dad was a killer, I think. But
my dad was one of the homosexuals that was rented out by Roy Cohn and
Really?
on the White House tours in the 80s.
Wow.
A lot of people don't know that, but my dad was he was actually a CIA homo.
Yeah.
Wow.
They call him Patient Zero.
Yeah, my daddy actually invented having HIV. They in the 1960s he was sent over to try and fuck the Shah of Iran to give him HIV out of his ass.
Really?
Wow. But
he was so good.
Well, they put him in jail.
No
The plan
shit.
backfired when he was over there, and
No shit.
I'm just trying to dial in the Woody.
They could tell he was
That's
gay.
when you're trying to figure out an impression, so you put the words on autopilot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And it'll show what your mind is really capable of.
Right.
And what it is capable of is
There's
the Shah of
nothing.
Iran getting AIDS
Yeah.
and being put in jail, an Iranian jail.
Yeah.
A favorite motif of yours is Iranians calling the police on gay people, on gay men specifically.
It is funny.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's not that Iranians calling the police on gay people. It's Iranians being closeted and then calling the police on their wives for finding out.
Is that okay?
That's always a joke.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, look at this. I didn't know this was Demi Moore.
I didn't know this
But
was
look.
Demi Moore.
It says Demi Moore.
It doesn't look like Demi Moore.
It
I don't
doesn't-
know.
It's just some other lady.
It's
like,
some
sucking
other
a
lady.
cock.
It's some
It says Demi Moore
It's a
nude.
video of Adam sucking his dad's dick.
No, it's not.
Hey.
Oh,
Woody,
wow, it is.
Woody Harrelson.
Hold on, can I
here.
see it again?
No, come on, man.
Oh, wow, that is a video of you sucking your dad's
I'm
dick.
Woody Harrelson, and this
Those
is
are just video.
I'm Woody Harrelson.
There's
and
no
this,
video.
This is Adam sucks his dad's dick.
Okay. okay,
Whoa,
very
Woody, you're
mature.
rebooting
I'm
Jackass?
I'm Jackass Harrelson.
Now that Johnny Knoxville retired, Woody Harrelson is going to swoop in and take the
Wow.
I'm
franchise.
fucking gay.
I'm
I'm Woody Gay Harrelson, and I'm in Jackass.
Did you guys see the new one?
You know, I actually haven't yet.
I saw it.
I really want to.
This girl from my elementary school is in it.
Dibs. Is she hot?
She's
You
like
said
a
you've-
cast member now.
You've
Oh,
said
wow.
that so many times.
It's crazy.
You brought it up every show the last.
I haven't
2
said
months.
it on the podcast before.
I've never heard
Nor
this
should
little
I have
tidbit.
said it probably, but it doesn't matter actually.
the-
She's a comedian in LA.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
I
new-
thought it was like she
the
was like
new
a random
Jackass
person.
Legitimately made me sad. I sat there in the theater and I was just like sad.
No.
That's so
bummed out.
gay, Nick.
Why?
You're so gay.
To be
Damn.
bummed out.
You
You,
got
were afraid
sad
of
from
the
Jackass?
Oscars.
I wasn't afraid. I was
you were
joking.
scared of the
I
Oscars.
was joking.
I'm
You scared
joking.
me.
I'm always joking. I'm the one doing the.
No,
I'm the
you were
joke
like,
driver.
I'm watching Jackass and thinking about the passage of time.
Which is kind of, you know.
I mean, it is kind of sad. It was 20 years ago.
Now, who's not joking? Now you're doing it for real.
But it doesn't make
I
me
can't
sad.
even get the.
It's guys hurting their penises.
I think it's cute. I haven't seen it yet, so I'll wait till
Yeah,
weigh in.
there's another fat guy. There's a star in it, but he's got tattoos. And I gotta say, if it was you, you would have been a lot funnier than that guy.
Hey, man, we don't need to disparage other men of size.
No,
That's not how this community works.
I'm not trying to tear him down and build you up. I'm just saying, I was
It
watching
is.
it.
I really. That's one thing I don't like about it. That this fat guy or the fat guy or whatever. his
Yeah,
name
yeah.
What's wrong with getting a fat guy in the mix?
Because his whole thing was always like trying to be on Jackass.
Right, that's the thing.
Which gives way too much confidence to the try to be on a thing you like guys.
yes,
That's true.
And
And
that is not something
It's like when they started Fuck a Fan Challenge. He kind of
Yeah.
won a
Yeah.
Fuck a Fan Challenge.
that the fat guy being in the new Jackass movie is the actual danger that people are worried about when they talk about people
It's
going on
true.
stage and slapping Chris
it's
Rock.
true.
No, we might get awesome fake Jackass. like
No.
Jackass copy
No,
clones.
the new guys are all too aware of the fact that they're in Jackass.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, actually, there's
listen, all right,
one-
we gotta table this discussion. I don't
there's
want to hear
one
anything
new guy
anymore
that's
of it.
pretty good.
I don't want to hear any more.
Yeah, you don't want
It's
to.
over.
You don't want to ruin the plot to Jackass.
Okay, it's not just plot; it's also
Don't wanna
vibes.
spoil
It's the
it.
feeling going into it. This actually is work. I would rather have heard one of the pranks
Okay.
than hear this
I'm not telling you
commentary.
pranks. I'm not telling you
Luckily,
pranks.
I don't respect Adam's opinion.
Yeah.
so it doesn't really matter.
I would have liked to have known the interiority of poopies. a
Shut
little
the fuck
bit more.
up.
Poopies.
Stop saying interiority before I fuck your ass.
There's my new word. Bro.
Now we got a couple minutes left. Let's figure out if we're getting Chipotle or not.
I had a sandwich.
Get a big guac we could share.
Dude, I haven't been to Chipotle.
I had Chipotle a couple weeks ago. It was
9
great.
years.
It's a great company.
I had some recently, and it was much better than it was.
I already had
It's
pizza.
better than I thought it would be.
I think they went through a dive when everyone was shitting
I
themselves.
saw it before I went to Batman, and I was like, this is a great dinner.
Yeah.
This was a great dinner.
Because we got a big night ahead of us. We got to fucking.
Yeah.
We got a
do another
show,
show. We got to do another episode. We got to do a show.
Yeah, normally
I had a sandwich before I came here, but I'll have like a little
I'd
bit.
say we got to at least get to an hour, but not.
I
not
love this.
week,
We
folks.
have to start